Cassiopeia. I don't know how exactly we pronounce the name of the band. I want a pirate emote. Hmm. Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia. Okay. Kashi. Oh, okay. We don't have C in Japanese. Cassiopeia. Okay, so Cassiopeia. Yeah. Hmm. So just what happened in the last stream. So we got in this room and we have this dude who has died, and they are accusing our great friend Larry. Who would thought Larry would be another mess? Larry, there are a few things I need to ask you about. Hey, how about that? I got a few questions I got to ask you too. What is it? It is like both you and him. How it is that the two of you always manage to have some cute or hot girls by your side? And friends, what about that promise you made to me? Promise? What promise? The one where you say you would model from my next book? Friends whip trippy. Yeah! I made no such promise. Yeah, Larry is that uncle that is all about the bad ideas. That shady uncle you don't want to be near. When something smells, it usually debuts. That phrase is. They repeat this phrase every game, and I think it's wonderful. I like that they use a lot Larry, and it's good every time because he's he's chew dumb. This song looks like a Dumby guy team, you know? One needs to look no further than this man to find the king of troublemakers. Still samurai. As I recall, aren't you calling yourself Laurice Downing now? That's Doxning. I don't know how to pronounce that. Laurice Doxning. Get that straight in your head, AJ. Oh! Now I remember. You're that rude, pale imitation of a real artist. No! You got it all wrong. I gave up on that whole Lawrence business. Besides, when Banjolina left me in my heart in pieces, that's when Mind walked in my life. She's been so good to me that I want to help her in some way. And I figured out I could throw the Steel Samurai outfit. You're... Okay, I don't know this word. Oops.
A name.
Ainane. Right. Your Ainane blattering make less and less sense each time we meet. I believe he's saying that he picked up this part-time job as a still samurai so that he may attempt to capture the heart of the actress who played the Pink Princess. You got it! I knew you know what I mean, Edgy! Not really. It's not so much as I understood, but a simple deduction based on your usual modus operandi. Larry? Time of murder. Larry, I'd like you to confess right now to everything you did tonight. Confess! Hey, don't tell me you suspect me too! Nonsense. I don't believe you have the mental acuity needed to plan and execute a murder. However, we're talking about you here. So I find it hard to believe that nothing happened. For the past experience has taught me that you are always at the center of some insane event. ENG, how can you be so mean, stabbing me with your words like that? Unfortunately, I don't have the time to search out a key to unlock your heart this time. So... Oh! Did you see that? Did you saw that? He did AC Attorney 3 reference. A minute. Okay. So I suggest that you cooperate and tell me what you know. Okay, I get it. Just stop frenzy for whipping me from behind. So, I guess you know what I did, right, AJ? I can't even begin to imagine. However, I imagine that whatever you were up to was probably beyond my imagination. So you will tell me what exactly you did, Larry? Nope, not yet, Daddy. It would take more than that to losing my lips. A lot more! Confess. Now. Oh, okay, well, I was up on the roof. And why exactly were you up there? Ah, you know, the Wintry Custom and the Legendary Hero. Legendary Hero? Santa Claus. Santa Claus. I wanted to do that thing he does, so I climbed up to one of the chimneys. But when I got there was smoke pouring out the chimney. And? Well, I couldn't go down the chimney with smoke coming up, right? So I gave up. Larry, you do realize that Santa Claus don't exist, right? Of course I know! I did graduate from junior high, you know? Then you should also understand this. If Santa was real, he would be the biggest unlawful trespasser in history. Ah, crude! Is your attempt to imitate Santa Claus that has landed you as the prime suspect in this murder? Come on, man! What's wrong with pretending to be Santa? Let's start with the fact that it will be the Ides of March in a matter of hours. Santa only visited homes in December 24. That's in December, you nitwit! No! Hey, wait a second. We're not in court. They're so dumb. So dumb. Larry, I wonder if you might know what this is. Nope, not a clue. You didn't even look at it. Nah, that's because the only thing I can see right now is the form of my lovely friends. Larry, please. I think you understood the situation here. Oh, in that case, allow me to help you sear my form into you for all eternity. Eek! Ah! Whip tree! Now, this is a trip I'm willing to endorse, especially if we can finally get some peace here. Oh, hey! Is this your samurai? I want you to answer this for me, Larry, and depending on the answer, I may let you live. The steel samurai that was up there on that stage, was that really you? Yup, sure I was. Larry, you... Steel samurai sushi slice. I was moved by the performance of this man. This completely useless, worthless bun. I fear I might never recover from this. Ah. Poor Edward. Would be good if I could skip all the dialogue. No! I didn't want to present him that. There was the exact same statue sitting in the Babali's office we examined. Is the Primidux statue. It was the national treasure of the Principality of Codopia. There was only one of these statues, meaning that one of the two is a replica, but both Alabasta and Baba claim to have the real thing. What an incredible childish fight to have. I won't rest until I inspected every suspicious looking cranny. There was almost the exact same wall mount for the knives on the Babanese side, but I can't see any of the details from this distance. It's a Primidux statue. There was one of these on the Babanese side as well. I heard it's very valuable and made of pure gold. It was the national treasure of Codopia. There was only one of these statues, meaning that one of the two is a replica, but both Alabas and Baba claim to have the real thing and won't budget from their claim. What incredible child fight they to have. The counterpart to the Babalese butterfly is the Alabastian flower. The butterfly and the flower, they're both lovely things, but can we interpret this to mean the Alabas provided honey to Baba? Francisca, can you come up with a more meaningful or profound comment? Very well then, let's hear what sort of profound comment you can come up with. Well, flowers cannot survive without the butterflies. That's pretty appalling. And butterflies cannot live without the nectar that flowers provide. If either one were to disappear from the equation, neither will survive. How was that, Mr. Von Karma? Your explanation took so long that I nearly fell asleep. Well, let's continue the investigation. Francisca, why can't you just admit that I had something there? I'm not understanding what I can... Maybe I have to do logic. So this is the murder weapon in this case. There's blood on the blade. It's a rather sweeping sword, isn't it? What did you expect? It's a Steel Samurai, that's secondary weapon. I only call it his secondary because although he uses his sword in most of his battles, his trust samurai spear that he turns to in a real fight. You sure know quite a bit about the Steel Samurai. That's only because I saw the stage show earlier. The owner of the sword is a Steel Samurai, or in other words, Larry. I should probably ask him about it, as detrimental as it is to proving he's innocent. Okay. I thought that the mask had quite the quit the business. This guy, he's just a copycat using the name, a phony successor. He's just another petty thief. His real identity is an out-of-work guy by the name of Kashino. He's 29 and wanted on Lacerni charges. From his clothes and what he was carrying, we determined that this guy is the real Damask too. The cause of the death appears to be the loss of blood from the back of his head. It seems that he was struck with something very hard. In other words, he was bludgeoned to death. What is this? What is holding? It looks like a piece of paper from a notepad. It would appear that the directions on how to reach this room were writing by hand. There's something written on the back as well. I'd like you to steal the Primadux statue in this room. What is that supposed to mean? Who writes a note to themselves like that? If I had to guess from the text, I would say that this is exactly a request from someone about what to steal. Just who is the person that requested the thief of the Primadux statue? There is not a single shred of fashion sense in the mask's costume. Well, at least I can appreciate the great effort he must put into making it. You don't know. You can buy this costume almost anywhere now. It's been sold? Since when? Since around New Year. The streets are practically flooded with them. Turns out the mask is a lot more popular than I thought it would be. I can't believe that foolish fool would dress in fool's clothing to act foolish. We got your point about three foolish specs, Francisca. I suppose this was the wrapping cloth the master used to carry his stolen goods. But there's nothing wrapped in it now. I guess he never did manage to get his hand on whatever it was he was out to steal. Okay. It's a fireplace, and by the look of it, I don't think it's been used recently. Yes, I can't say that I see anything useful about it. The person shaking hands with the still ceremony in this picture is Ambassador Alba. It was taken just before the murder. The still ceremony must be very popular. They even using the national treasure as a backdrop. I just don't understand. What exactly is so great about Top Knocked there? Clear there is a depth to this show that a young person like you can't fathom. Speaking of young people, aren't young children the target audience of the show of costume actors? Two gorgeous flowers are in full bloom here. I'm sure flowers as lovely as this must have an equally as lovely name. Miles Edward, are you done staring? I should hardly think passion flowers are out their hair. Passion flowers? That's a rather unusual name. It was named by a priest in the 15th century for the Passion of Christ. As they say, you learn something new every day. There are some weapons on display in this wall. A crossbow, and under that, a set of knives bearing the floral motif. They must be the counterparts to the Babalis knives, which means that the blades inside these cardboards should match the blade that was used to kill Mr. Cochin. I won't rest until I inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Knives adorned with flowers on display here. I suspect that these are the counterparts to the Babalis knives. The blades of these knives should match the blade of the knife that killed Mr. Cochin. But one of the knives is missing in its blade. Let's see if the two pieces in the blade and the handle fit each other. It would appear that they fit together quite well, almost seamlessly. Then this means that an alabaster knife did find a way to Baba. But how? It's the same samurai's primary weapon, the samurai spear. Isn't that awesome? I totally fell for this thing. It's slick and shine, just like my heart. It comes at you, whoosh! When you hold it, just wanna leave it like bam. You do well to watch what you say, Larry. Although it's just as Larry says, the spear is quite the symbol of valor. However, speaking of spears, aren't you supposed to use them by thrusting the point straight into your opponent? I'm not entirely convinced that the spear is up to the task. What's wrong, Edwin? You're just staring off into the distance. Oh, I get it. Tell what you want. I'll tell this to make you one, okay? But this one is mine. Did I say anything about one in one? Maybe I can shoot him if I show him the piece of evidence? That will point something about the spear. Why is there a weapon on display in a place like this? I wonder why there are no whips on display here. I can spot absolutely no difference between the primary statue and Baba. The statue's face looks a bit like that custom hero you like so very much. I wonder why you Americans have such affinity for this kind of face. The statue wasn't made by American, you know? At least I don't suppose so. What is that plant supposed to be? Francisca, can't you see that it's supposed to be a likeness of Ambassador Alba? Miles Edward, as a subordinate, you have a lot of nerves to tell me what to think. I look forward to your next salary assessment next month. Are you deluding yourself if you think you have any control over that? Oh. What you should be doing that from the very beginning is debating your mistake. No matter how hard you try, you'll never be a necessity in your chief's investigation. Is that a fact? But no matter how good he is, he's bound to overlook something. If you insult your chief, then prepare to be punished. Oh? And how exactly will you punish us? Every investigator under chief's command will work to disrupt your investigation. Vindictive, much? You did some investigating over in the Baba's embassy too, right? I did. Is there a problem? Lang Zi says, a wolf who aimed to hunt through two rabbits at once. I believe the idiom you require is, he who runs after two hares will catch neither. Huh, a real wolf can catch both. I see. So what you're trying to say, seeing as how I'm currently handling two cases. Huh, suit yourself. But don't say I didn't warn you. The counterpart to the Babalis butterfly is the Alabas flower. Is it same dialogue? I don't know why. He... Why he... I forgot the word. Larry, about the samurai sword that was used. I'll be back in a minute.